Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down, and he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Browns are lining up to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Back to the well again. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by Deion Henley. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They go play action on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They just get the play on. Short pass brought in. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They give it to him again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back-to-back carries here. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Just short on third down, no gain on the run. And now what will they do on fourth?
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Ball taken in at the 36. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. It is caught at the 20. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
From the 32. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking for a throw here. Ooh, he missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Oh, and they fake it. Pass caught. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns driving ahead. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing it again here. He gets this one to Myers. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go. Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete, it's Myers. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. They call pass on 3rd and inches.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
One final shot before halftime. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Let's go.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Trying for the deep ball. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll run now on second down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Half the 60, half the 60. Track at 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. He brings it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This one is up and good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Pass it down close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want two here. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Trying the right side. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Offense up to the line fast. The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 30-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pass play coming here. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Running this one left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They'll try and throw it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Going ground game again here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push the lead to 20.
35. Browns 15.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Galloping inside the 40. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Steelers close to picking up their 5th win. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now a give on the counter. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
He put some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
6 the Eagle. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Browns. First down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 39.
He'll throw it yet again. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's another Browns. First down.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Let's go. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
They're throwing it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Kittle brings it in. And they get this down to the 28. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Hits the 20. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying